full-blown teen F mode today. You didn't need your Necronomicon come to life. What's up, LBD? Yeah, I'm a little lazy tonight. Apologies. Apologies. We are what? I think we're about halfway through chapter 8. There's 9 chapters and maybe then some.
So pretty.
We made it through the village. We are down in the umbral path or whatever. We're by the umbral mound. We got to find this last piece of the puzzle.
It's all our fault.
Previously, look for the final family crest. In the underground passage leading to the Tachibana house, Mio is attacked by a woman in a bloodstained kimono, drops the camera obscura, her only way to repel wraiths. Mio wandered the manor without her sister and without any means to defend herself. We eventually found her, fought our way through the village, and we ended up inside of the tree. The trussy of the tree. I actually don't think we want to go that way. Actually, I don't really know what way we're supposed to go. I'm gonna go this way. You're grateful for any streams? Yeah. Are you kidding me? All right, so not that way. Not that way. No, I think Trav was a little bummed that I was coming up here to stream.
Beyond the graves. Large drops.
Twins in Minakami Village are deeply intertwined with the rituals that transpire here. In recent times, the Great Council of State issued an edict officially defining elder children with a family and those born earliest. Previously, different regions within Japan defined seniority amongst twins differently, but since that proclamation, the elder twin is now defined within the law as the one firstborn. Wouldn't that be true? Considering the implications that this clarification could potentially have on the village and its rituals, I decided to inquire about it with the head priest. He merely laughed it off, saying, "Around here, tradition is tradition." Thus, Minakami Village remains committed to its old historical way of doing things. Namely, it considers the elder twin to be the one who was born second. It's under that interpretation that rituals continue to be held. That doesn't make sense.
Will you wait here? Just for a second.
There's a different trunt. I like Trussy better. Blast. We gotta go back into this world. I think he's gonna enrage. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he do be angry. Would you fight me? Fight me! Look for the final family crest. Okay. You know, it's been several days. Been trying to get back on track with my fitness goal. Not necessarily the fitness goal of fitness dessert into my mouth, but the real fitness goal. The problem is I bought Blarney stones, and then I ate most of them. And I was like, I gotta stop this. And Trav was like, yeah, I didn't have any. And I'm like, it's not my fault. You didn't get in there soon enough. There's one left. You can have it. I guess what I'm getting at is I'm gonna have apple snack tonight, I think. It's apples. It's way healthier. And I kind of miss it. It sounds good. Excuse me? The spice must flow, all right? A banana with peanut butter. That also sounds pretty good. The apple snack has peanut butter. I'll be covered on the peanut butter front. Reach in to the sky for the ozone layer. Strawberries are always good. I wonder what lunar incense smells like. Hold on. Wait. It's up there. You have some incense called Moon Magic. Soft, musky dream scent. So I started to read that as when I'm impregnating strawberries and I didn't really know how to proceed with the read and I bailed out. And then I came back like a second later and I was like, let me try that again. When you're pregnant, strawberries make you sick. You don't know what that is. That's food aversion. Yeah, would you raw dog a strawberry? For science? I would let the strawberry raw dog me for science. What was that indeed?
I can't believe it. So it's true then.
I think the side story just got updated, but I should open it up. Getting all the film. What did he see? Looking at documents at the Tachibana house, Seijiro discovered that the hollow of an old tree was, unbeknownst to the villagers, a grave for twins who partook in a failed ritual. Beyond that lay the umbral mound, where he headed in hopes of uncovering further secrets. Akane Kiryu. Akane viewed the ritual on the projector. Her dead sister, Azami, had returned, but she wasn't alone. Another Azami, butterfly in tow, tried to tell Akane something, but the butterflyless Azami's voice filled her head instead. She fled to the one place that she could go to clear her mind. Chitose Tachibana, the day of repentance. Chitose noticed the approaching darkness and fled into the house. The darkness filled the Tachibana residence and closed in on her. She escaped the vengeful spirits and hid in a small room inside the house. She could feel things stirring in the darkness. Hoping for help to come, she waited, but was unable to bear the growing presence of the spirits. She fled. As Chitose ran from the race that squirmed through the inky dark, she resented Yae more and more for her current situation and for having her brother Itsuki taken away. When the race disappeared, she headed to Itsuki's room, clinging to the memory of her lost brother. After reading a note from Itsuki, Chitose realized she had misunderstood Yae. Her grudge faded as the darkness claimed her. In her final moments, she envisioned Mitsuki transforming into a butterfly and returning, thus reuniting both of them with Tsutsuki. I completed that one? Really? Interesting. Oh,
Fucker took my gold. The gnome.
A holy mirror. I found a path from the old tree that leads to the umbral mound. When I raised the camera obscura to uncover whatever was hidden within, I was assaulted by countless masses of vengeful energy, as well as hands grasping for rescue. Luckily, some quick shooting on my part allowed me to emerge unscathed. While I never doubted Dr. Aso and his work, the encounter definitely proved to me that the camera obscura well and truly does capture the impossible and unthinkable. After all, despite my complete lack of spiritual perception powers, I was still able to capture those spirits with the camera clear as day. Further investigation into the camera has also yielded yet another major discovery. The camera's internals contain an apparatus that bends specific kinds of light. This is what focuses the camera's power such that it can capture invisible things on film. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say it's likely a safety mechanism intended to prevent users from directly viewing things that they absolutely shouldn't. That is to say, hell itself. Does the mere sight of hell really pose such a tremendous danger that it merits such precautions? At any rate, removing this safety mechanism from the camera reveals a hidden mirror that reflects the camera's subject. This part is referred to in writings as the Holy Mirror. Its small, simple design suggests it is perhaps a prototype, one that Dr. Asa was possibly trying to allow the camera to ward off vengeful spirits from hell by capturing the energy of hell and reflecting their visage back at them. Taking inspiration from ancient myths, I'll refer to such hell repellents as hell exorcisms. For now, though, the time isn't right to remove the safety mechanism. The power to exorcise hell itself makes for a reassuring trump card. But all of the evidence surrounding its concealment points to the unimaginable dangers it must pose. Only if I find myself up against a denizen of hell or needing to view the gate to hell shall I remove the limiter lest I unleash havoc. I've removed the camera's safety mechanism. Ah! Oh, are we doing this?
Light that purifies the underworld?
All right, we're going back in. No, I think it was good. It's like mega powerful now. It can deal with whatever that thing is. Say his name and he appears. How you doing, Toby? Maybe if we get done with this early enough, we can watch Future Game Show. Or there was another presentation that Matt had linked to me. It really depends on when we get this done. Run away and save my life. Nice. We need to find a time to do some more X-Files too. It's been a couple weeks.
The graves. Large ropes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe next week at some point. Tomorrow would maybe be a good time, but I don't like... There's like two things I absolutely have to do tomorrow. One of them is kind of clean up this room enough to take pictures of this razor chair. And two, I have another meeting with the Heart Association for Heartcraft. Trav and I were potentially going to do some John Carpenter's Toxic Commando with Taylor. So if we did that, maybe we could do it for a couple of hours, like in the evening, and then do X-Files. Maybe that's a plan. We'll see. We'll kind of play that one by ear.
This is the last one.
Yes. Here we go. I think I get it. I heard the sound of something unlocking deeper in the shrine. I didn't understand that puzzle a few days ago, but I get it now.
Wind.
Hey, drummer.
Is it open now? Mayu.
How's it going?
No matter what, forgive you. No matter what happens, I'll forgive you, Mia. Come on. We're almost out of this place. Mayu, hang in there just a little longer.
Had dinner and a couple cocktails, feeling full and a little sleepy. Nice. Yeah, I showed off. I made this sweet potato thing for dinner. It was pretty good. I think we went this way. Yeah, I keep seeing these, it's like a recipes for buffalo, like crock pot buffalo chicken. So I did that today. And, baked a sweet potato. And then you chop up like some celery and put like some ranch on it.
We reached the shrine.
Top everything on the sweet potato.
We can leave the village.
Okay, we're going to the shrine, but I don't remember where the shrine is. Do you want to? I just showed the recipe, but I'll show it again, and I'll link it again since you just arrived. Here it is. Mine ain't that fancy. I got it. I got that standard cheapy that we all have. The cuisine art or whatever. With the well, mine doesn't have the knob. I do have a smaller one with the knob. This one has like a little digital readout, but I got it for like, I don't know.
This guy is
less than $100.
Oh my Goddy Waddy. You have been cooking chicken wrong all your life.
All right, I'll link it. Hang on. There you go. Really good, though. Really good. You could do that with a regular potato if you wanted. The sweet potato added something to it, I found. I love sweet potatoes, though. Okay, I don't know what happened here. I think the game busted. Nope, we're good. Okay.
Mayu, you're warm.
I bet a chili cheese sweet potato. No, but that sounds awesome. It might have been up here, actually. It's the oval shaped one. I have to, it's not a huge one. The smaller one that I have is like a really small one, and it is just circular. Is it vinegar? Because, like, I feel like what I'm hearing is you don't like the taste of vinegar, I think. Drummer and I both got to the same conclusion. Shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. search for Mayu. Fuck, I gotta go back this way. We going in the trussy? Oh, the butterfly's going this way. Oh man, Tapatio has a taste that I don't, an aftertaste that I don't like. The greasy tongue coating in Frank's. I could see that. It would. I think this recipe would work with Texas Pete's, if that is one that you don't mind. Texas Pete's is a little more, it's like less saucy and a little more. I think, I feel like maybe it's like a thickening agent or something that you're picking up on. Cholula might be good, but I think it benefits more from something you would put on a hot wing than just like a hot sauce. Because you're looking for something. You're looking for a hot wing taste. So yeah, you could make that and make the same thing and just put your own, like whatever your favorite thing to put on hot wings is, like a hot sauce, like a buffalo wing sauce, is what I would say, you know. Most places probably use Frank's or Texas Pete's, I think.
It's crimson.
Crimson? Hell yeah, let's go.
The two chosen ones mirror the twin wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village. This is how it was meant to be.
You meal prep chicken and spinach every week. It would be able to do, nice to be able to do something you could shred and eat with a tortilla. I got one for you. Hang on. I don't have a video, but there you go. That's immediately like what I would do. That's a good one. When we were little, there was one time when we went and played by the stream that flows out of the village. Back then, we made a promise that we would always stick together. I still want that. I still want to be together forever, even if we leave the village. I'll always protect you, Sai. Always. I know we promised that we would always be together, but my body's weak. Someday, I won't be able to keep up with my big sister. I'm worried you're gonna leave me behind. The thought of us growing apart scares me. We were so inseparable when we were born. Yet the longer we keep living, the more distant I feel we're going to become. Hey, Lula. While I've had that recipe, it's really good. That's why I recommend it. That's all the more reason for us to reunite. We can be one again, Yai. You and me. If we do that, then we'll never grow apart. We really will be together forever. Here, I'm gonna link another one for Lula. I'm gonna link the buffalo chicken again. There you go. I made that tonight. That was really good. It's really, you could modify it a lot. I wouldn't use a pre-packaged ranch seasoning, for instance, but you know, it's a preference thing. They're too salty.
Save yourself.
That's creepy. I don't like it.
No matter what happens, I will forgive you.
This game's about to get you salty. Park, take a seat. Tell me about it. Tell me all about it, Commodore. You may note that it says story. That I didn't start there. I might be able to commiserate. It's really good, Lula. Like I said, we really enjoyed it. Gamer, how's it going? What am I doing here? Follow him. Oh, whoa. The fucking Kasubi part. Which chapter are you in? I'm trying to remember. The, hey, run from this. You can't kill it. Hide here. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking. Yeah, you really have to get good, like, you have to duck underneath so quickly. It's fucking annoying. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I died about 4 times before I finally... Are you with your sister? Because I'm pretty sure, don't even give it... Don't care about whether or not she's out in plain sight. He doesn't care. That's almost like the color we want to paint the kitchen. If I stay in the village, then Yae will come back one day. Maybe I can become a butterfly all by myself. When I do, I'll wait for her always. I'll wait for her at that place we made our promise when we were little. She'll find me someday. I know she will. Are you playing on the hardest difficulty?
Gifting
Cursed Moon, thanks for gifting us up to ooh, butterfly.
The llama's ass.
Story difficulty. Okay. I'm not laughing because of the story I'm playing on story difficulty. I love the vibe of the game. I love the the lore, the look of it. I have had some gripes about the way it plays. Some of it plays not great. They patched some of that stuff out, but yeah. So I empathize. I empathize, I sympathize, I understand. Head for the Hall of Ropes. The aggravate, the enrage mechanic was the thing that was really getting up my ass the other day. Because it was like you couldn't injure you would get a go, you'd burn all through your film trying to kill a ghost, and then it would regenerate all of its health and become a tank. It's gotten easier. I had to stop playing this like a Fatal Frame game and start playing this like a shooter that you only can downside on, which is inherently flawed because this is a Fatal Frame game. Enigma said it best. If this was a newer Fatal Frame game, that might be okay, but this is a remake, and I'm playing it to be reminded of how much I love Fatal Frame 2. Eternal Enigma. Yeah, the camera reloading speed was another thing that got me. So a couple things that I did. I made sure I looked all over for prayer beads and those dolls to get points. I respect everything so that I could put everything I could into like standard filter. And Static was right. Focal point is like a huge thing. So like everything I put into here, that helped majorly. But yeah, you have to play it. You have to play it like a shooter that you're downside. You can only downside with. So you can't. I don't know if you're doing this, which is what I tend to do in like an older Fatal Frame. You kind of have to do this and then dodge, and it. I'm not crazy about that. Like that misses the point for me. Yeah, the one focal point kind of changed the game because it gave you all these extra. It doesn't do a very good job of explaining what any of these things mean either, which is evidenced by the way that the this menu is. This menu doesn't make any sense. You're like, doesn't it? No, the control type is stupid. There's a lot of problems I've had with it. I think it's fine, but it is it's not a 10 out of 10. It's like a 6 out of 10 for a remake. Anyway, the focal point gives you so many options to like latch onto to attack. So the focal point is probably the most important stat to upgrade in the camera. There's quality of life improvements and enhancements, and then there's changing the game. Yeah, they kind of changed the and it's real subtle, but it's like the core tenets of the game. They changed some of it. And I think it almost feels like not that they only played, but they took too much inspiration from the later games and were like, we should do it like that. No, you shouldn't, you know? Put a lot of it in focal, yeah. I did reload speed and focal to start, but focal point is a good one. Like, put a lot of those in that. I think willpower is also a good one because you're going to want to dodge, and then reloads maybe your third best stat. That's what I think. And then I would the blue film, what is it, type 14 or whatever, and the red one, those reload pretty fast. The other ones reload like way too slow. I don't use those unless I really have to, but with the focal point thing, it should make it easier. I didn't hate what that one was, Maiden of Blackwater. It was not my favorite, but imagery wise, I thought it was cool. I'm actually going through and playing through all of them, and I've never played 3 or 4, so I'm excited to get to those. All right. Yeah, the story of Maiden of Blackwater was cool. The gameplay was not. Like, having to chase the ghosts around so much was pretty annoying. I think the thing that annoyed me about it, if I recall correctly, was that it was constantly like the same 3 ones, and I was kind of making fun of them, like they just want another photo shoot. I don't know. I'll be interested to see how I feel, but I'm usually forgiving on a gameplay if the story is really good. And I thought the story was pretty good in that game, so it's I'm remembering it differently in my brain than maybe I should be. Oh yeah, this place. I remember, okay.
Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly Remake is an incomplete overhaul of the original 2004 sports horror game, featuring blurred graphics, 16-bit sound, and 32-bit gameplay mechanics. It follows twin brothers Liquid and Solid Snake as they navigate a haunted tanker filled with vengeful spirits, using a special camera to combat the supernatural threats.
That's how I remember it. Oh no! I had higher hopes for this than I received. I still think it's a fine game. I still kind of hope that they remake 1. Maybe not these guys, but that a remake of 1 is made somewhere down the road. However, and I still feel this way, I felt this way before, those games hold up really well. Like, I didn't play Crimson Butterfly until like 10 years ago, and it was scary, and it controls great. So there's not really a need for it, but it would be cool to see the interpretation, I guess. Like, what if the Tormented Souls devs did a remake? I don't know. I like this perspective change, but changing the way that combat works is kind of frustrating. Yeah, you'll get a filter eventually that allows you to get behind those walls. Olger, thank you so much for stopping. Welcome to the Church of Skinnedteen. Run, 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 run. Oh, no, just run. Oh. Oh, okay. Not a good time for the radio, you know? Do it, Doug! Oh. Oh, shit. I'm not a fan of the willpower mechanic, which is basically your stamina. I don't know why that is necessary. I guess I'm sure there's a reason. I don't like it though. Anon, thanks for gifting us up to Yata. Well, because the dodging is a thing they really want to emphasize in the whole thing, and I just don't like the dodging mechanic. Oh, God. But at least the enrage makes sense here because it's a boss fight. Oh. No, it's all good. Complain to you. I asked you to pull up a chair and tell us the woes. Okay, I think this is gonna be just like the one girl. Well, no, maybe not, because there's no like doll corpse to animate again. What are we doing here? Why are you? Oh, he's up there. That's why. Fuck. Why, dude? Okay. You're the lead guy, huh? Ah! I was born this way? Question mark? Oh shit. Get off. No. Go deeper into the Hall of Ropes. Well, I think the biggest thing is, especially for like people who are used to like old Fatal Frame games, this plays so much more like the newer one, like the newer ported ones, and even more so like I said, it's a shooter that you are forced to only downside on. Like it's a bit annoying. As a person who plays shooters, that's not great because I don't like playing first-person shooters with a controller. So this aiming like this kind of sucks. I've never liked that. I would prefer to play this with keyboard and mouse. The reason I'm not playing it with a keyboard and mouse is because keyboard and mouse is so broken on PC for some reason. I don't know if it's me or what. I don't think it is because Sanguine Moon mentioned this too. But I can't even like use a keyboard and mouse when I open this game up, or else it starts doing weird shit. So there's some problems with the game for sure. It looks great. It's a little upsetting that it's not like a knockout of the park. But it's also like following in the footsteps of some incredible like classic horror remakes. So the bar was already like really high, and it just doesn't even come close. But it is good. Like I think it's good. It's just not. It's like a 6 out of 10, you know. And I think people who are used to the older games are understandably, justifiably going to be a lot more critical of it because it is taking some of what makes those games special away. And I don't know how to explain it, you know. It's not even a third-person shooter because when you shoot, you have to go into first person. Like, but then you have to like dodge in third person. It's like a combo. Yeah. Right, but the only reason I say it's not a third person shooter is because I keep saying a shooter that you can only downside in because we're both saying the same thing. More or less. Like you can only downside in this game. Instead of trying to go tit for tat, let's just say we're both saying the same thing. And in the end result is that it kind of sucks. That it's that way. Like Fatal Frame does operate this way, but the dodging is like a thing. The dodging and the enrage mechanic is the thing that was really getting up my ass. And most people's ass, I think. I don't know. 6 out of 10 for me. Maybe a 7. Just because once they patched it and I got over playing it a certain way, it got easier. I can't. I can't run. Do I only have the standard film? I must. Yeah, I think it's the soulsification of this that there's an undercurrent of it that doesn't feel good, but I can't entirely blame it all on that because this does kind of play like I didn't play Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, but I did play Maiden of Blackwater, and it does kind of play like that. Oh, they're loading me up. thought you were dead. They took away that brutal enrage shit. Like, it still does it. It's just they would regen for the full health amount, every single one of them, and then they became like the most obnoxious thing to try to kill. Fuck. The fight with the in this game, the fight with the triplets was after patch, I think, when I did it. And that one at least was supposed to be kind of... That one's a notorious fight anyways. So while it was annoying, it was fine. But if I was still tired of the whole thing by the time I got there because they gassed out that idea on every other one of them prior to the patch coming in. Do we poop now or later? I don't want to talk about poop right now, okay? Those of you who were not here at the beginning of the stream, I explained that when I went to bed last night, prior to going to bed, Trav had told me, watch out, I just got into bed, but I think I saw a hairball. Of course, I forgot this, and I stepped in it when I was walking in the room. It was a dookie. It was a spooky dookie. So I was up at like 5 in the morning cleaning the carpet and my feet. Thankfully, I didn't track it everywhere. Wasn't a hairball, though. I got the poop foot. It was from Henry. We think it was from Henry. We're not sure, but there were signs. There were signs.
But everyone died.
To add insult to injury. So yeah, I was up like scrubbing the carpet with a flashlight so I didn't wake Trav up at like 5 in the morning. I got the resolve out. I put a towel over it so I could come back in the morning and run the green machine, like handheld carpet cleaner over it. Why did Trav tell you it was there but didn't pick it up? He had gotten into bed, but that's also a valid question, but he was already in bed. So I'll accept that. Because I probably would have done the same if I'd have gotten into bed. I do that sometimes too. Like, I'll get into bed and then I'll be like, I didn't take the trash out. Do it when you get up. I didn't clean the litter box. Do it when you get up. Yeah. Once you're in the warm embrace of the bed, you don't get up. Anyways, I got that green machine out today to go over the spot I had cleaned extra good. And I hadn't gotten that green machine out since before Gabby passed away. For those of you who are kind of new here, I had a 20-year-old cat that recently passed away. And so I used that pretty frequently when she was alive because she got sick a lot. Or she had infamously had a lot of incidents where she would track shit through the house. We called it the poop foot. Anyways, I hadn't had that machine out since before her, so the machine made me cry today, basically. That's why I was like, I'm gonna just go hang out on the couch all day and just like get cozy and be comfortable, you know? So I was sitting there, I finished doing the work, and then I'm wrapping up the cord, and then I started thinking about that, and I was like, fuck! And I went downstairs, and Trav was like playing Diablo, and he's like, check out Chode Slapper. He's slapping chodes, and he's running through everything, and I'm standing there like, I need a hug. I go, God, would you fucking hug me, please? And he goes, oh no, hang on. All right. I wasn't expecting it, man. I didn't think the stupid carpet cleaner would be the thing. Chode hugger incoming. Let's do special shot. Maybe I'll find one more. Dude, that carpet cleaner is the shit. It's the shit for shit. Are there two of you? No, there's only one of you. There are two of you? I can't tell anymore. They're gonna make this the most annoying journey. Because I feel like I've picked up other film and I only seem to have one type of film now, and I don't understand. I feel like I've picked up multiple types of film since I've come in here, but what's up, Phantom Punk? Glad you're having fun, man. You don't have shit issues, but there's coffee drips on the carpet, general dirt. Yeah, no, it's a great machine. My mom had given me this really old like Bissell upright. I cleaned that thing up and did the carpet downstairs earlier this year. I think I'm gonna bring it up here and do the carpet in here. I should do it tomorrow, but I don't think I want to go that far. The cleaning machine, it's called the Bissell little green machine, I think. Not to be all super duper influencer, but I do have an Amazon affiliate account. If you do buy it, you can use my link. It's in the panels below. It does support the channel. Zengel, thanks so much for subbing. Welcome to the church. Enjoy your crimson butterfly badge. Why are you like this? That doesn't surprise me. It's gone up in price. That's a shame, but damn it, no touchy. Oh, that's a different one then, because you got the max. I just got the one that was like $50, I think. It's just a little small thing. Phantom Punk, thank you so much for subbing. Excrement Florida man of exposure and quackery. Fuck, fuck, fuck. At least it's the infinite film. These look like rib cages. Failed Kusabi. Another prayer bead. Wait, that means I've got another upgrade. Oh! Thank you, Wild Mystic. For starting a train. Do it. Failed Wasabi. Works to the sound of trains. Hang on, now I'm thinking of something real specific. I think I know what Alex's YouTube is. It's this one.
I'm staying up extra late tonight to see a test train pull into Brighton Station. One of my favourite locomotives might be on it, so we'll just have to wait and see. There's 739.
Oh, this isn't the really good one.
962. Oh, it's it.
Oh, it is.
It's it. Oh, quick! I've got to get round. I've got to get round to see it. This is beautiful 73962. Dick my butt. What a beautiful...
Dick my butt. Oh yeah, the Oscars were going on tonight, huh? I used to watch them all the time. Clearly, I'm not watching them right now. No, I wish a little. I'll just catch up on what won. In fact, let's do it right now. Let's do that right now. Hang on. Oscars music. Here we go. Oscars 2026 results. All right, here we go. See the full list of winners. Just give me the list. Don't waterboard me with this. Best Picture, One Battle After Another. Best Actress, Jessie Buckley from Hamnet. Best Actor, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners. Well, good, because he acted 2 roles. Best Director, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Battle After Another. Best Original Song, Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. Best International Film, Sentimental Value from Norway. Best Cinematography, Sinners. Best Editing, One Battle After Another. Best Sound, F1 the movie. Best Score, Sinners. Best Documentary Film, Mr. Nobody Against Putin. Best documentary short, All the Empty Rooms. Best visual effects, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Best production design, Frankenstein. Best original screenplay, Sinners. Best adapted screenplay, One Battle After Another. Best supporting actor, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. I can't read anymore. Best live action short, it was a tie between The Singers and two people exchanging saliva. Best casting, One Battle After Another. Best makeup and hairstyling, Frankenstein. Best costume design, Frankenstein. Best animated short, The Girl Who Cried Pearls. Best animated film, K-pop Demon Hunters. Best supporting actress, Amy Madigan for Weapons. Oh shit, the witch. Okay, that's worth it. All right. Okay. That's all I really needed. I have Hamnet in my queue, so I'm gonna have to watch that real soon. I was gonna make a night of it and watch that and like Dracula, the new Luc Besson Dracula. You wanna go, bro? This is gonna be the most annoying battle to get to the end. Thank you so much for the 122 months. Welcome back. Stop that shit. God, no. Got him. Oh man, I loved One Battle After Another, but I can see why people wouldn't like it. There was a lot of various... Like, the pacing, I loved the pacing, but I could see why somebody would find it exhausting. I think I just love movies where Leonardo DiCaprio has some, like, old man freak out moment, which he does. It's like, at this point, it's like when Nicolas Cage screams at anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I bought the ticket. Right, Star Shadow? Maybe we'll do a movie night for it soon or something. You couldn't tell me what the movie was about. It was See, I could. I'm just trying to stay with the game, you know? I didn't realize I had all this extra stuff here. This is +5. Yeah, I also don't want to get too into like what it's about if I'm going to do a movie night and people haven't seen it, cuz I'll let people decide for themselves. You know, and not spoil it. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. I was entertained from start to finish. It's kind of in a similar boat to like Babylon, where I was just like, this is a very entertaining watch. But that was for me, you know. I'm talking about one battle after another, which I guess, I wouldn't say it swept, but it did probably rake in the lion's share of awards, which I think people expected.
Let's complete the ritual. The ritual in which we become one.
The fusion? Are we doing the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z? Sinners was really good. That one was also very, very good. Look at this place. This game, I mean, regardless of how you feel about the gameplay, it is a visually stunning game. It can't succeed on those merits alone, but it is very stunning to look at.
Welcome.
Yo, Critty, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Excited to be here. Hi. The Oscars was tonight. That's why we're talking about it. We just went over it. I'm not gonna go through that's your Google journey, because I literally just read everything off. How was your stream? What were you up to? Thank you so much for the raid. Let me make sure you're not getting assaulted by ads. I'll go ahead and snooze those. I will go ahead and say we're at the end of this game if you don't want to get spoiled. Resident Evil 9. How are you enjoying it? That game was great. Oh, second time. Nice. Well, thank you for the raid.
I'll wait forever.
What's up, Necrons? Down that hole, and then in a real good for her moment, she came the fuck back with a vengeance. Doing this? Yeah. No way. No way. Whoa. I refuse to believe that is the end of you. Make for the abyss. That was the end of him. Holy shit, it's Jay Dizzle. Thanks for the 130 months, bud. How you doing? Yay, you finally made it. Hurry, come here. I'm right below you. I don't know if you'll make it here in time, but I'll keep waiting for you until the end. Sigh. Yeah, he just died like in 4 shots. Apparently he was real bitch made. Hellish abyss. Oh my god.
Mia. We were born together. But in the end, we live and die separately. I knew that. I knew that. Mayu. We'll be together forever. We can't be together forever. But this will make us one. So, it's okay. Kill me. Why wouldn't you kill me back then? I've been waiting for your hands to wrap around my neck ever since we were kids. Waiting, 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 waiting. Crimson butterfly. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
think this is your default, like, this is the ending that you're gonna get the first time that you play it, no matter what? Let me see here, because I think I found a blog that's kind of going through. You would think this would be my blog with the way that this is written, but because it's called The Gaming Lorist. So I believe this ending is called the Crimson Butterfly ending. Your default first run ending, it allows us to see the repentance as Sai's solar ritual fails. She rises in fury and sorrow, and the village is wiped off the map. After fighting the Kusabe, Mio finds Mayu in front of the abyss, the gate to hell, and ritually strangles her. The veiled priests throw her body into the abyss, and a crimson butterfly rises, meaning the ritual succeeds. Mayu's butterfly then leads Mio out of the village as the latter screams her apologies and then joins the flock of glowing butterflies. The sun rises over Minakame, but it's a bitter ending. The other two endings are called the Lonely Road Home ending and, there's three other. The Promise ending and the Abyss ending. There's more. Sprouting Wings ending. Remaining Sun. So there's several other endings you could get. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can just get I like to read like an encapsulation of the story. Usually at the end of these, and we can discuss stuff. I think that's just a blanket story thing. Six endings, 4 carried over from the original game, and then there's a new ending. Twins Mio and Mayu visit a woodland soon to be flooded by a dam project. While playing there as children, Mayu fell and permanently injured her leg trying to keep up with running with Mio, leaving the relationship strained. A crimson butterfly leads the twins to Minakame Village, a place said to trap visitors. The two are assaulted by ghosts, including the spirits of Sai Kurosawa, who begins influencing Mayu. Years before, Sai and her twin sister Yae were to be sacrifices to pacify a power beneath the village dubbed the Hellish Abyss. The ritual involved one twin strangling the other, merging their souls into one crimson butterfly. Yae fled the village, and when Sai was sacrificed alone, the Hellish Abyss consumed the village, and Sai returned as a powerful, vengeful spirit. Sai now seeks to reenact this ritual through Mio and Mayu. I don't want to read through all the endings in case I go through this again down the road. And I am sort of tempted to save like a full read of this. I was going to take like a week or two to just do other stuff and then come back to our series playthrough of this, because I'm going to play the original Crimson Butterfly so we can kind of compare and contrast and think a little bit about what we saw here, you know? Apparently that's part of the ritual. We could do like a little top line on the OG. Oh, hang on.
Didn't we always promise each other together forever?
Yo, if you're you might want to get that checked out. If your thyroid is glowing like that, you might want to get that checked out. Okay, Yae's Spirit Stone Shard. A fragment of Kusabe's spirit. A charm bag. More charms? So in the original, just based on synopsis alone, according to the wiki, twins Mio and Mayu Amakura visit a forested valley in the Minakame region where they used to play as children, which will shortly be flooded due to a new dam project. That's pretty same. Due to a crippling leg injury suffered by Mayu and directly caused by the younger Mio, the twins are very close but suffer a strained relationship. Mayu is led away by a crimson butterfly, with Mio giving chase, the two ending up in Minakame Village, a legendary location said to trap people who enter it. The two search for a way out, finding Minakame Village haunted by hostile ghosts. Mayo is frequently separated from Mio, led by crimson butterflies deeper into the village and eventually becoming possessed by the spirit of Sae Kurosawa. Mio is helped by Itsuki Tachibana, a friendly spirit who mistakes her for Sae's sister Yae. Yae also appears within the village and appears to influence Mio's actions. The village's history is revealed through documents and flashbacks. Minakame Village was built over a gate to the underworld dubbed the Hellish Abyss. Used a ritual to placate it. One of a set of twins strangled the other, reuniting their souls into one being and appeasing the abyss. That's right. They wanted to distinguish which one was older, and they were saying that the one who was born second was actually the older twin. And I think the older twin is supposed to strangle the younger one. I can't quite remember. After several failed rituals, Yae and Sae were the only remaining twins left in the village. Itsuki, a survivor of an earlier ritual, sought to help him escape, sending for help from a friend outside. Ryozo, who visited with his folklorist teacher, Sejiro Makabe. The visitors used Sejiro as a stopgap sacrifice dubbed the Kusabe, though Ryozo escaped. When Itsuki tried to help Yae and Sae escape, Sae let herself be captured so they could perform the sacrifice to be together forever, but her sister ran. Itsuki killed himself in despair at the capture, and the villagers sacrificed her alone. This caused the failure of the ritual, consuming Minakame Village and causing Sae and Sejiro to return as vengeful spirits. Mio, learning that according to the village's customs, she will kill Mayu, attempts to flee. Sae captures Mayu, intent on seeing the ritual completed as she sees herself and Yae reflected in Mio and Mayu. So it seems maybe it was slightly different. I don't know. We'll compare and contrast more once we get into the OG. There's multiple endings in the OG. The 4 multiple endings in the OG. Mio can choose to abandon. Mio can abandon Mayu, causing her to be attacked by Sae and waking up in the real world without Mayu, resulting in a game over. If Mio follows Mayu, the sisters are led through the sacred pathway, with Mio fighting Sejiro before reaching the Hellish Abyss. With both sisters in a trance, Mio strangles Mayu, completing the ritual and bringing peace to the village as Mayu's spirit becomes the crimson butterfly. Mio is later seen with a red mark on her neck representing the spirit. Completing the game on hard mode unlocks a new fight with Sae, which allows Mio to rescue Mayu. Due to looking into the Hellish Abyss in the process, Mio is permanently blinded. The other endings, I don't know that I want to read them all for you guys, since some of you might want to play it yourself. Let's see here. I'll at least kind of give a little taste. The original Lingering Scent ending is called the Lonely Road Home ending now. The Abyss ending, I think, is new. No, it's not. Sprouting Wings ending, I think, is a new one. That one seems like it's a good one. Remaining Sun, I think, is also new. All right, okay. Well, I'm excited to see, you can now select a completed save file to start it. We could watch all the endings too if you guys want to. I figured maybe I wouldn't go there in case some people are playing it, but there is a video. You can select a completed save file to start over from the beginning with certain progress carried over. You can change the difficulty to Nightmare, which doesn't sound fun. Items you've already obtained or items that you've reached their maximum limit will be converted into photo points when reacquired. Completed side stories can be reset from the side story menu. Elements carried over, the camera obscura upgrades, items that you've obtained except those required for progression, and inventory placement. Great. We could do New Game Plus now. Hey, Carl's here. What are we doing, guys? I just fed you.